Okay, other areas. I'm going to cover more. Okay, initial funding. Initial funding on this. Crowdfunding number one. If we lay out what our plan is, and we can't do this until we become a legal entity. But once we become a legal entity, we can go on GoFundMe or any of the other ones, lay out what our plan is and ask for people to donate. In exchange, the things that are most successful on that give you something in exchange for donating. We could make it as something for your small donation. We can give you a t-shirt or something with our logo. For the bigger donations, and we set, donate in these ranges, we can actually pre-sell tickets to our events for 2 years down the line. 2 years from now, when we get this all manifested, you got in, you just bought
a season pass.
Yep. We can collect lots of money that way.
I would say that would be a really good idea, because you could say if you donate, I don't know, what do we charge a festival? $100 a festival?
Something like that.
Yeah, so if you do $100 a festival, 28 festivals, you could do, like, if you donate $1,000, it gets you into 10 festivals.
Exactly.
If you donate, and so it's
yes.
so there's an equal exchange.
Yes.
And then if you do $2,000, you got 20 festivals you get into for free, and then technically it's not free; they're buying it, but whatever.
Yes.
Same shit at that
well,
point.
You're begging for their money now, so you can provide it to them later. Yeah. And a lot of people will actually just want to give you more.
Yeah.
You'll find out that people will donate when you do crowdfunding. You'll get a lot of anonymous donations that they'll deliberately not give you any information about them. They want to remain anonymous. They just think it's a great idea, and they like to give you some money. Because when we got to our $30,000 payoff on this land in our land contract, we put that out, and we got almost $5,000 worth of people donated. And half of that was anonymous donations.
If it's a non-profit and people donate, do they still get to write it off on the taxes at the end of the year, or no?
If it's a non-profit and they donate, they can't.
If it's not a non-profit.
If it's not non-profit, they cannot.
Okay.
Yep, they cannot. Okay, so we got crowdfunding. Then we have fundraising events. Back some of the stuff you were talking about. Throwing other events to make money. There's certain things that we found out years ago that worked really good on a local level. Like Valentine's Day. Valentine's Day is a very, very painful holiday because romance is such a weird thing to begin with that if you don't have someone to be romantic with, you're fucked. Okay? And what do you feel like bad on that day? Because, oh God, there's no one to be romantic with.
Because society makes you feel like an outcast if you don't subscribe to its fucking shit.
So we just threw an years ago I threw an erotic arts ball. We rented the main city center, their big ballroom in where they throw all the big plays and all that. We just rented it like a couple $100 for the night. Threw an erotic arts ball. Oh my God, talk about successful. It drew so many people that it went on for years. We actually passed it on to a little younger crowd that happened to be in the fetish thing, so they rented a different site the next thing. And I said, I'll take care of the music end, you guys take care of the fetish end. And it went, the first year was fun, kind of like, we had the parade and people brought people out on chains and other weird shit they do, okay? But it was definitely not X-rated, okay? It was R-rated. Oh my God, the next year, we went in and went, oh, we didn't know there was such a giant fetish underground. There were people in X-crosses getting beat. There was people hanging by hooks. There was a guy hog-tied in a horse trough up on the bar that's on his face the entire night. Loved it, too. There was all, my God. And it got nothing but weirder. I didn't even go to the third year. I have no problem with a lot of kinks, but I don't like to see hooks through people. Okay?
That throttle just broke wide open.
Wow.
Really
And
strange
most of them
watching.
were from Muncie area that were down in Bloomington. But it was wildly successful. By the fourth year, they had billboards up in this Bloomington advertising it, and no problems with anybody about it. It's like, oh my God. And then finally they just moved on to other stuff.
Do you know about Camp Minglewood in northern Maryland? They run a variety of events there. Some are rave campouts,
Okay.
some are erotica, like an erotica festival.
Right down on the- I'm right in-
Pat and I threw 3 of them ourselves between Fairy Hill and Lothlorien days. But anyway, there's a lot of those kind of events that, so even if they don't always have to be giant fundraisers, they can be like, hey, let's go make us a couple $1,000. You know, this another one that we did years ago that worked really good too when we were starting the early Lothlorien days was a psychic fair. You hardly ever see a psychic fair anymore. Just get a bunch of tarot reading friends together and throw a psychic fair, throw a couple of workshops, let people come in, make a few $100 in the weekend. So there's a lot of little things that we can do as well as large things too. And everything counts, because when you do even a little event, you're still reaching out and connecting with people about the bigger thing that you're doing. And that's good. Yes.